My name. Also, Chrono, I regret nothing. No time for regret. Oh, alrighty. Hopefully everything's cooperating. It's been so long since I've used everything. At least that's what it feels like. But we are alive. As much as, some god has intended me not to be, it feels like. Between a million health scares and an ER visit, I am still alive. So I'm just getting, stuff set up here. There was, forever ago, I started the project of reworking my face and everything for my main model, my 3D model. And I never went back and finished it because I was defining certain features, adjusting shapes to make it feel a bit nicer, stuff like that. At least in my personal opinion. Not, it doesn't have to be everyone. I don't. At the end of the day, as long as I'm happy with my model, that's the most important thing. Making sure it's all loaded. And I know that there's still a lot of adjustments that I have to do, so fuck it. Not mean to press that. Oh. For some reason, it keeps delaying. Or is it just... Okay, there it goes. Fantastic. But tonight's just a, I'ma just focus on work. I'ma just stream it. People can stop by. People can stop by. If not, eh. At least I said at least I can say I streamed, which is better than the last couple of weeks and or month or two, almost 2 months. Jesus. We make do. Why is, why is it always the audio? It just doesn't want to line up. Like, it delays. A stream is a stream. We enjoy them. Oh, I'm glad. God knows, I feel bad for not actually making content and everything. Because I want to, it's just... Right now, it feels like this is probably the only time I can, because if I'm not working on projects, I'm feeling like garbage, and I'm sleeping. And I want to be able to not have to rely on streaming as an income. So I'm terrified to come back because I don't want to sit here and feel like I don't know. I guess it's weird. Don't feel bad. It's okay. We appreciate you no matter what. Oh, I thank you. Let's actually get into this. Jordy, hello, welcome. Oh, it doesn't actually stay up. Did I do that wrong? I forget to toggle them just to auto show. That just immediately disappeared. Oh, like that. Oh, I gotta edit my... Yeah, whatever. Um... What is this? Oh, that's... Okay. I already slept a little bit, so I'm not gonna, like, die. Besides, ain't no rest for the wicked. That just an excuse to, stay up? Maybe. Just maybe. Who knows? Well, actually thinking about it, if I've already slept a little bit, technically, my stream name is slightly wrong. It's not that I can't sleep. I just can't sleep anymore. Beside the point, though. I feel like I could get this. Hmm. Very much a moment of decisions. Do I really change the eyebrow this much? I mean, I already changed the eye shape a lot, like the eyelashes. I want them more. I want them to have more oomph, you know? Excuse me. Now I'm debating on if I've made the eyebrows too sharp. Compared to what they used to be. I don't hate it though. I like that now. Actually, I do like that. I think I'm getting it. Mm, too much. Way too much. That's fine. I'm okay with this. Gerudo! Hello, Bean! Probably could have just adjusted the UV map at this point, but you know what? It's too late. I'm not going back. How'd it go? It go. Definitely go. I might just have to redo it. Oh, yeah. Oh well. Hope it goes good with you, Ocarina. Unwrap again. Fuck it. Unwrap and stag. Easy as that. This is still out of the way. Tired Bean? I feel that. We have all that space? Really? Huh. Interesting. Okay. Works. What we make it? We're working on an update to the face that I've been wanting to do. I have been wanting to adjust certain shapes on the, of like the eyelashes, a little bit of the face structure, completely redo the facial tracking, because I've been trying to tweak the facial tracking and it's just, I'm not happy with it. So I wanted to just start over. And so, we're doing that. No, like, most people, it might not be that big of a difference, but for someone who works with this model day in, day out, I can feel the difference and I like it. There's just different, the face structure's slightly different. I was fixing some issues with the lips. The nose has been reshapen and the eye shape completely redone with the eyelashes, everything. Eyebrows are a little more clean. Don't get me wrong, I love how the model was before, but it's been a year and a half, 2 years almost, since I originally had the head built, and it was built by Closet. God bless her for dealing with it. I can tell the difference, yeah. But I feel like it's just a thing I wanted to work on, you know? At the eyebrows for a second. Oh, I look so weird without eyebrows. Oh. This is the old one. This one here. I don't know if my update is actually better or not, but I like it. Also, I'm going to be adjusting the textures and everything, so. So, even though these textures look a little wonk, it's because I needed the mirror to be perfect. I'm going to fix that. It's still gonna have the same stitching. So, old and new. So far. I still have adjustments to do, but we get there. You made a mask of the left one? Oh god. That would be interesting, at least. Oh, excuse me. About to do 3D prints of a Lotsie head. Like they make a Lotsie mask. That'd be kind of baller though. Just like I would love if I can get if there's ever a point in life where I can get a resin printer, because as much as the PLA printers are cool, they just don't have the ability to create as much detail as like a resin printer, a 3D printer. I'm just imagining a lot of the cool shit I could probably do with like a resin printer. Because, like, with, making kind of figurines or even, like, bendable, limbed, like, doll slash action action figures. You can tell I'm tired. I can't say words. I mean, I'm imagining. Okay, hear me out. If I ever had the money to go to TwitchCon, go with the Lotsie mask to hide my face. Not that I don't. Not like I haven't shown my face, but beside the point. I'm glad you understand gibberish. I understand your type to gibberish, but you know, so I feel like it's a two-way street. But yeah, Lotsie at TwitchCon? Question mark. I'd need money for that though. Action, money. I talk like that without being tired. Honestly, yeah, you do. You. It's just like an everyday. It's just how you exist, and that's okay. But I'm on very little sleep. I feel like I don't remember making the nose like that. I also haven't touched this since like August, so I started working on it being like, yeah, I'm gonna get this done and we're gonna stream and it's gonna be a good time. And then the life happened and health scares and yeehaw kind of thing. My existence is chaos. Ain't that a fucking mood? Alright, I like that. That feels good. I like the bolder lash. I don't know. I almost went even bigger. Like, what would it be like to have the eyelash just come off the side of the face completely? Like, that kind of, cartoony. But I felt like it would be too much. So I left it like this. At least it's bolder. I like it. And I felt like a lot of it, the design choices for when I first made Lotsie were, I hesitated to make something crazy. Originally, because it's not that I wanted to be full anime, but I was like, if I stray away from the norm, people aren't gonna like me. Because I dealt with that because, oh my god, the original Lotsie debut when I was like a cartoon, more cartoony than anime. The amount of shit that I had to hear about because apparently the face was so bad to people. Like Uncanny Valley and other things. So I have spent the last couple of years forcing myself to be completely, utterly, like, much more anime oriented. And it's like, man, why am I doing that? Like, I don't know what's going on, but stuff around just breaks or falls without even being touched. Eyes I watch because you funny and relatable. Ah. Well, I appreciate that. I try my best. There's just been a lot happening, so it's it's hard to feel funny. Okay. There's no try, only 2 brain cells fighting for third. You know what? Fair. Okay. Actually, I'll do that. We don't need you guys. We need you, and we need you. Because we need to symmetrize these bitches. They will come back to you. So how much power do you need to do stuff like this? Depends, I guess. I mean... I don't put a lot of power into it, it's just like... my mind to work. My mind just do. I don't really think about it anymore. Oh, you're asking like properly. It depends. It really does depend on words. It depends on what version of Blender you're using and how much stuff you have going on in Blender. Like if it's just a model, you should be fine on a decent laptop. I highly recommend if you want to give it a whirl. I always tell people to explore passions and have fun with it. Because if you don't explore passions, then what are you doing? Rise this way. There we go. Bowling. Got you a set. Hey, yo. Rats. Connected only, please. You see the inside of the mouth. Or the lip. Oh, that's about the same. Oh. Uh, kinda. Um, it also depends on the add-ons you want to use and what you're actually trying to do. If you're just trying to do like a basic model, you can just get the latest Blender and probably be fine. The newer Blenders are, generally pretty good on, optimization. But it just depends on the add-ons. Like, a lot of what I'm doing is add-ons. Like how I'm using this to symmetrize the UV. This is an add-on that, Klaus and I have paid for. Zen UV, being able to do other UV stuff, which I need to update all my shit. I'm lazy. Oh, for sure. I swear I always told myself I'd go back into teaching to a certain extent. I think it might be fun to actually sit down and be like, doing that again. Force people to make stick figures again and rig them for my entertainment. How much are the classes? Generally, I've always done them for free. I did them on stream before even, but getting like 3 to 4 students in a VC, in a Discord VC, and trying to teach is not easy. Not as easy as I ever thought it would be. Especially, like, it was pretty bad. There we go. I'm just a little slow today. But, depending on how much you want to learn, I mean, honestly, I feel like Closet's a better teacher here. But maybe that's just me. Hello. You're not going mirror. So would you be the teacher in class, be the principal? You got some fantasies going on. Oh, probably up if I turn that off. It ain't perfect, but it'll do. Otzi Academy? Oh god. I don't know if I'd be able to handle something like that. That might be a little too much. But I understand the idea and premise. It'd be kind of neat. But the idea of actually creating tutorials for building 3D models is not far-fetched. The most I would probably do is my main thing that I love to do is teach people via forcing them to build stick figures. Because till the day I die, I will be adamant. For when you want to be a person who creates 3D models, specifically humanoids that are rigged, the donut tutorial does jack shit for you. It does not help. I get having a basic understanding of how certain texture nodes work, and learning the hair particle system by being able to make the little sprinkles. I hate it. It is. I would rather have somebody learn to start the process of extruding, and creating a tube, like a tube style stick figure, and rig it as their first thing. Because the amount of people in the like VR chat or otherwise communities that predominantly work on 3D models don't know how to rig. It is my biggest fucking complaint about anything in this in the communities I have been in. All they do is data transfer and call it a day, but what happens when you start building from scratch? You can't do that. You have to create the data to transfer when you're building bases. You have to learn how to rig. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Trying to make the bread game. Oh dear God. Not the bread game. What is that? The I'm just bread? Isn't it? I swear I have it. But yeah, thank you. Every time I do 3D modeling, that is a rant that comes up. I did, so over this last few weeks, I had been invited and joined the Twitch's, VTuber Creator Club, which is just like a get-together club to, be able to create contacts and get to know people, stuff like that. Which has been neat. It's been really neat. I think the coolest part about it is that nearly day one, I went on the rant about the fucking donut tutorial. And I was like, you know what? I don't need the fucking tutorial. I'm a model maker. I'm gonna make a donut and rig it for VTubing. So I made a talking cartoon donut, which then got proceeded to be posted on Twitter and Blue Sky, which I could pull it up right now, actually. Hold on. I am gonna pull it up, actually. Oh. I'm pulling up face tracking to show it in real time. I tried it once. The controls were weird. Yeah. I remember it being kind of funky. How many times can Lotsie get distracted? Here's the question. Oh, it's already loading up. Okay, cool. I'm gonna load my model and... Come on. Come on. Load faster. Do your thing. Come on, Waterdo. I have the donut saved in, Waterdo. Why not? I get distracted back to back and forget what I'm doing. Honestly, such a fucking mood. Oh. Oh. Hi. Character. Don the Donut, as I named him. It doesn't work well in my lighting because it's using, base shading. I didn't add any fancy shader to him. But he exists. I forgot how the eyes blink. I made the facial tracking in about 5-10 minutes. I think I spent about 30 to 45 minutes on building a donut and getting it exactly how I wanted it. And it's all on one material, one texture. It's flat texture work. It's fine. It was just solely for a meme. So I spent about an hour on this. I have no regrets. There's a joke that I might make this a toggle. I don't want to make it a toggle, but Luna brought it up at some point, and I thought it might actually be kind of funny, so I've kept it. So yeah. I'm surprised tracking is working as well as it is. The only light I have up right now is my computer, like my screens. So I don't even have a light on in my room. Happy donut. Happy, happy, happy. Oh no, I started. Okay, I need to close this before I keep wheezing at him. I thought it was fucking hilarious. I love him. This is the only donut I support because this fucker was rigged. This is the only exception to the to everything, is that you actually rig the donut when you're done building it. And with how most of the tutorials are, the poly count would be so outrageous that it wouldn't rig nice. Like, it would just probably lag out whatever program that you're using when you try to import it. So you gotta learn how to optimize too. That's what probably took the longest, is actually getting all these sprinkles to not be, you know, 500,000 polys. I don't have any regrets though. Yeah. Oh yeah, his name is Donnie, or Don the Donut. That's why I named him. I was half tempted to put him up on like my Ko-fi or something for free, if people want him. Like, just drop the blend file and the VRM and just be like, have fun. You think people would just grab it? Like, it'd be for free because it's a shit post. I'd be terrified of someone actually using it. What else would just be cool to look at for people who want to just have like a basic understanding of like facial tracking? Even though there's so many better ways to do that. God, you'd have to set it up in VR chat though. It's not set up for VR. It's just set up for VTubing. It would be kind of funny to have this as a VR chat model. It also just has the only the ARKit blend shapes, so someone would have to take those and actually create all the blend shapes for VR chat. Or I could do it. Okay, I'm closing it. I'm closing it. No, don't save that. It would be kind of fun. Oh god, I could see that happening, actually. That would be something else. But so this is probably just basically a trial run of what I have planned to do. Um, since I think Okaruto, you're basically the only person here. So you get to know first. I have plans. If I can get everything set up, that I will probably be doing some. Ads already went through. What are you saying? Starting soon. Get out of here, ad manager. Yeah, you do get insider information. So here's the thing. Here's the idea. Is that I have a lot of model stuff to do, right? Like, it's just a thing. If I'm gonna have an income, unfortunately, me having a day job is just not gonna pan out anymore. Between medical stuff and just everything going on with my living situation, and it sucks. So I have to make model making work because I'm not making streaming work. I don't want to put pressure on anybody else. I already feel like I've done that enough and I feel like shit about it. So I'm working on building assets for the Vertex Vixens, which is the store that Closet and I have. We're both building assets for this body base that we were supposed to release last month, and then I got sick and had a ER visit, stuff like that, and trying to scramble, and it just didn't work out. And I'm trying not to stress myself out too much, because the more stress I add to myself, the worse off I'm probably going to medically be right now. And my anxiety has been so out of whack, and I'm trying to get on meds, and it's a waiting game sometimes. So we make do. But I still need to pay bills, and I still need to eat. Um, so I'm doing what I can to do that, and it's just taking longer than I would hope to get these projects done. Because I have been struggling to actually work on model stuff most days because of not feeling well. But if I could at least try to do a stream for a couple of hours where I'm also working, maybe it'd be better. The only problem with that right now is that after this month, I'm not gonna have money for food or bills whatsoever if I don't get my shit together. And I'm not wanting to sit and beg anymore. I want to be able to fucking be self-reliant. And it's not fucking fun. I want to make things work. I'm just tired and trying my best. But there's no times. I guess there's really no time to just stop and breathe right now. Because if I stop and I lose any momentum, I might not be able to afford to live or exist. And I appreciate that. It's not required though. Like, absolutely not required. I just want to stream, and like, streaming was meant to be fun, and then it turned into this thing of me being constantly terrified of streaming over the last year or two. Like, I was gone for 10, 11 months because I was so utterly terrified of people seeing me. Because I felt like such a failure. And then over the last couple of, like, the last year or so, it's been more of the same. Because of everything going on, I felt like, I don't know. It's just not fun. At all. No, but I like getting people stuff. It is nice. And you're not, you're a goopy. Thank you. With some of the decisions I've had to make, with some of the feelings that I've had, it's hard to feel like I am a good person. But maybe that also goes into question of certain things that go on in my life that I can't really openly talk about. And how these things affect me. The second I'm out of this situation, I'm gonna be like full frontal open conversation about this shit. It's just, it's not fun not being able to talk. Not fun being made to feel like shit. And it affects every facet of your life after decades of dealing with it. I just want to be okay. And it sucks that I'm not. And I hate that because of all these problems, I have to pick and choose my battles, and I've had to give up a lot. There's certain things that I don't regret giving up, because at the end of the day, shitty things are shitty. I don't know, I don't want to bring up too much of my personal life. I hope so too. I'm just at a point there has to be a turning point, should I say. If there's not, I don't know how I'm going to exist. Even in like a year from now. And this is just me being open and candid, and I usually try to keep things super lighthearted. Thank you, Okarito. I knew there would be a chance for me to fucking cry, or should I? I didn't expect it to be because of this shit. Ugh. Not saying it's a bad thing, or No, don't apologize. You've done nothing wrong. I will fight you. Wasn't necessarily like a mad or upset or anything. I'd have to redo these lashes. Or like the texture work. Ugh. Which is fine. Fight you for an extra brain cell. Ugh. And I already only have one brain cell. I can't just be fighting people for like brain cells. If I lose this brain cell, Closet's gonna be pissed. She left me in charge with it when she went to bed. That rarely happens. Yeah, I might just be retexturing this instead of fudging around with these. I don't know if I have one. So is that a win-win? Maybe. I don't fucking know. There's a question. Alright, so eyelashes, eyebrows need to be redone, but other than addressing, like, the eyeshadow maybe? I don't think I really need to do much. You're just on top of it. I'm thankful to at least have a brain cell, honestly. So. I think. I'm gonna put it on top. How much do I want for what? I'm not selling the brain cell. I kinda need that. Work? I just have to redo it. I almost thought about redoing the eye. You would have to pay an exorbitant amount of money for the brain cell. I'm sorry. And I'd have to discuss it with Closet first, and she's asleep. Which I know she's gonna be wake up and see this and be like, why didn't you tell me you were gonna stream? You take PP points? Ugh. If I did, then there'd be like it would come down to the point of I need to make sure that there's enough brain. I'd have to go out and find brain cells to make sure that everyone, you know. I just realized that the face is inverted. How did I miss? Oops. There we go. I was like, huh, this doesn't feel right. Wait. Okay, so it says lashes and eyebrows in substance painter probably. I'm just debating if it's worth it, because I'm gonna have to completely redo all of the facial tracking stuff. Which, don't get me wrong, I think, is this the face? Please tell me I did this on a face that had all the... Yeah, it has all the bones. Oh no, the lip ring's hidden. some of the face parts were hidden, so I didn't accidentally, you know, sculpt them into not being the shape they need to be. Honestly, I actually did think about, opinion on, lip rings. Get some, snake bites. Feels weird. It feels wrong. After having the singular lip ring since OG Lotse, like original Lotse. Looks nice? You think? I guess I'm just so used to the one lip ring that I'm like, looks like fangs though. Isn't that great though? I like that idea. Yeah, fuck it, we ball. Fuck it, we ball. Literally. Also, I just now noticed your hydrate. Jesus Christ. Change it up every so often, you know what? You right, you right. Oh, well, let me get my water. I forgot it was left on my nightstand. Which I have been actively using. I appreciate the gift. Thank you so much for redeeming your PP points to remind me to stay hydrated. Cheers. I like it. Oh, why is it not? He doesn't have any bits. I don't know why I freaked out and zoomed back in. There we go. I moved something at some point. Yeah, that's an easy fix. He ain't got nothing down there. Don't freak out. He's a Ken doll. I'm assuming this stuff just got moved. Some of the outfit. Hair's still good? I think hair's still good. Why are the shorts not moved? Everything else is though. Dang. Even the hat? What the what? How did I manage to do this? Oh, the bracelet's fine. Skirt is fine. Panties are fine. Tail? Tail looks fine. How the fuck did I manage this? Actually, what the fuck? Just what? Wait. What is going on here? How did I manage this? You know what? I really only need the face anyways. This is fine. As I could always report. So like, a bunch of the fucking outfit is just turned or something. I can't tell. I just need the face anyways. Everything else is gonna be basically the exact same, maybe with some texture updates. I don't know if I'm already losing my wind. I knew this was just gonna be like a kind of a short stream anyways. I don't want to end it. Not yet. I feel like I've barely done anything. Love the little bongo cats, man. They are fucking adorable. I'm happy I got those of Choco and Mocha. I think I've lost my wind for tonight. God damn it. I don't know what else to do now. So, this is probably like the only time I'm gonna get to work on this. It's gonna be like another month before I actually get everything done that I want. It's gonna be a pain in the butt to get all the facial tracking done. But also, I don't think I have the energy for it now. Brain also blur. It could be like that. Actually, I could probably show what I've been working on though. The outfit I have been working on. Let me hide the window capture for a moment, just in case I have stuff toggled off. Because the body base that Klus and I have been building, the versatile femme base, I don't want to get in trouble in case something's showing, to say the least. Eyes closed just in case. But it's like, it was like a really rough startup of this outfit. I half-assed the skirt just for shits and giggles. I'm gonna probably do a proper pleated skirt for this. I'm gonna turn this back on. But I think the one thing that I'm very proud of thus far is the building of this choker. Which I still need to finalize the textures for, which I've had to redo the UV map stuff, so it's a little, the texture map doesn't work properly. Yes, the background, whenever I don't have anything on, it is space. That's always been my looping background. Whenever I don't have a game or a screen up. But yeah, the only thing I need to do other than fix textures is I'm actually going to add a buckle and loop back here because unneeded, unnecessary, realistic detail makes me happy. I haven't done too much. I need to actually go back and actually go through and start building the rest of it because, like, I half-assed the tops. Yeah, no, it's fully covered. Okay. Quickly built them, and then I was like, half-assed skirt. Alright, I'm gonna take a nap. Woke up, built the choker, and haven't gone back to the rest of the outfit. I was like so hyper-focused on building a little batwing choker. I think most everything else I can't show on stream right now. Oh shit. Cause you gotta have things to cover up, right? And most of those things don't cover up enough to be appropriate for Twitch. So once I start building other outfits, I'm gonna be streaming like the detail work, the texturing, the whole thing, UV map, unwrap stuff. I'd have to be streaming on a different platform to show everything I do. And I don't know how well that would be good for branding for me. That's supposed to be... I see Mr. Snorlax? That what it's supposed to be. Thank you so much for the follow and welcome to the Love Crew. We're happy to have you here. Oh, I forgot. Yeah, we gotta follow. I forgot. Forgot we had the Chibi Lotsie, which is not done in any way, shape, or form. But my boy needs clothes. Also, ooh, that's something I wanted to go back. I wanted to adjust the ears so they're a little more rounded on the end. On all the on both this boy and the main model. I'll eventually come back to this little fucker right here, and we'll have a Chibi Lotsie to actually have that option. Maybe run around VR chat someday, wearing it. Is what? Is that a clip? Is what a clip on? always wanted to, like, probably, like, widen- no, that looks fucking hideous. I'll do it proper way. But, I always, like... Logo my hair? It's always been, like, a hair clip, yeah. It's actually, like, that's how it's always been. It's a hair clip. The logo isn't just stamped on there, like, or just floating there. It's actually attached to a hair clip on the hair. Little details that you never see on a 3D model. What? I'm just blind. No, you're not. Oh, fine. Oh. Yeah, I wanted to make it more... I cannot control it. I told myself I'd take a break. I need to chill. I need to chill. Or I, like, overwork myself. I haven't been doing the best. And yet I continue. Sorry, I have 4 eyes and I still can't see. I understand that. Yeah, I wanted to make ears more floppy. More bun-like, so people stop calling my ears pigtails and calling me Miku. Don't get me wrong, I don't mind being called Miku. My problem is that this is not hair. These are bunny ears. I'll have to concept something a bit better. Or remake them, who knows? I haven't fully decided what we're gonna do. They are a little wonky with how they're currently made. Unless I just do that. Who you 1v1ing? Wait, what? What are you using to edit your model? My model is completely from scratch in Blender. It is definitely not starter friendly. If you're looking for something that's a little more starter friendly for getting into VTubing, if you want something that's a bit more simple that you might be able to enjoy, if you want to work on a 3D model, they have a program called Vroid, V-R-O-I-D, Vroid, I believe. Or you can find some free and or cheap, the Live 2D, the 2D models on like Etsy or Booth, stuff like that. There's stuff everywhere if you're interested in starting up VTubing. I came from a background of not having money to be able to get a custom 3D or 2D model, so I made my own. And of course, it's late night. I have the lights off, so I'm not having the 3D model up. But other than working on it, and we're doing like updates and whatnot to it that I'll eventually use. And you were saying a 1v1 between me and Miku? I wouldn't want to fight Miku. I love Miku. Do not get me to fight her. I love her. It's already just turned funky with how I had it set up, so it doesn't like clip into the body. So it's like, I'll probably just end up remaking the ears, if nothing else. Or just smooth it to hell. Either way. I just know that the bottoms need a little bit more, oomph. Portable weapon. God damn it. Oh boy, I love it when it does this. Cause I smooth sculpted it. Fine. Everything's fine. What? Fuck you. It's one of your ears. Ooh, one thing I forgot to say, if you are still here, and you just don't think that you have to have an actual model to be able to be considered a VTuber. You can even just have a PNG and be a VTuber. My recommendation, first and foremost, is to make sure that you actually enjoy creating content before hopping into the creator route. Stream with a PNG, or whatever have you, or make videos using a PNG, which you can find cheap or free PNGs basically anywhere. My PNG originally starts off as a pit crew, which you can spend like $10 to get the actual official version that uses PNG Tuber Plus. I'm gonna do exclamation point pit crew. Yeah, that should be the image maker for the actual pit crew that I use for my PNG. Yes, it is. If you ever wanted to take a gander, start somewhere. You don't have to spend a lot of money to get started on content creation. People are going to enjoy you if you're good at just talking and having a good time. Or if you want to be very specific with where you go, what you do with your content, focus on that first before worrying about model. At least that's how I see it. I started off as a VR chat streamer using public avatars. So, and as I was like slowly learning actual 3D model work, and then I started using kit bashes, which are like not from scratch 3D models, and using like learning how to put things together and make everything pretty and shit like that. Takes time, practice, love, and effort. And it is not simple nor easy. I'm actually wanting to start soon, just have to work on some things and get a capture card. You're reminding me I need to actually get a new capture card finally. Things on the to-do list. Buy an actual TV so I can put it on the wall or something above like my monitors so I can play my Switch. Set up get a capture card and set that up to PC. Boom. I could stream and play the Switch games at my desk. Boom. Beautiful. Switch. So I need any recommendations on like a capture card? Because it really depends. I've heard really good stuff about, like, the, obviously, can't go wrong with Elgato, for capture cards. I think I just had to look it up. Yeah. No, you're perfectly fine, Okaruto. I just like to confirm. Um, the Elgato HD60X, I believe is what it's called? Yeah. I had to double check that. I've heard a lot of good things about it, or stuff like that. You'll usually... Elgato's like the main name brand, or you can take your chance if it has like a higher rating on like Amazon or wherever you're looking. Usually they're like, they work. We love butts getting immediately destroyed. But definitely like an Elgato is like the higher end, which I would kill for one, not gonna lie. But they're, you know, 140 to 160 bucks depending. Which I know that there's cheaper options, you just gotta look for them. Because I remember when I had my capture card, and I only got to use it for a tiny bit before it gave out and started having issues. It was only like a $30 capture card. They can work, don't get me wrong. But for something that's gonna last a while, anything Elgato. Elgato makes a lot of good streaming stuff, so... Considering I have a Stream Deck, shit is nice. They have a lot of different stuff though. Now that I'm scrolling through it. But yeah. This is like, whenever you think good capture card for streaming, it's always Elgato. It is no problemo. Like, that's the whole thing, is like, if you're interested in content creation, you can about find information about that just about anywhere. But I definitely don't mind pointing people in the right direction. Like I said, I needed to stop and chill, and I'm still going. Model making is a ruthless cycle that I don't even know how to end. I've seen the cheap ones, but I didn't want to get them if they were gonna break quickly. Yeah, from my experience, they tend to break after a generally pretty short period of time, especially compared to Elgato. And even though those, like, oh, you're saving so much money, you're only paying like $30-$40. But that $30 to $40 only lasts you like a couple of months, with an Elgato lasts you God knows how long, and you put in that hundred and something dollars, 140, 150, depending on sales. Or finding it refurbished, whatever have you, if you have to save money that way. About finding what works for you. And having a good time with it. Because at the end of the day, streaming and making content is all about having fun, per se. At least when it's a hobby, it's definitely about having fun. And if you don't have fun with it, then don't do it. That is my biggest recommendation to literally anyone. If you don't have fun shooting the shit and streaming and it takes a lot to keep a stream up and rolling because you have to keep tabs on so many different things. I know that like it could be daunting to a lot of people, honestly. So I will always recommend people that feel it out before spending too much money on creating content. You just have to learn English too. All in due time. All in due time. You're a big kid. I know you got this. Being I actually streamed Doom years ago off the PS4 and had like 8 people, and like, not gonna lie, I was playing worse because of that. I got nervous for some reason. The nerves when content creating really hit different. Like, you have to like put it in perspective. Like, 8 people might not seem a lot when you're streaming, but think about 8 people standing behind you while you're playing a game, like, just in the room with you. It would feel like a lot. Like, even if you only have 3, 4, 5 people watching, it doesn't matter. You can have one person watching. That's still one other person in the room with you. And people don't think about how that aspect can make you feel in the moment. It can feel daunting, even. I'm feeling better about this ear situation. Look at that difference. Holy shit. Need that. It is definitely more bun-like, I think. No, I didn't want to hide that. I need to do a thing. Pose mode. I is update my shit. Cool. I don't even have to grab it. That's cool. You just probably end up playing Terraria. Man, I used to play Terraria in like high school. Like, realizing how old the game is, fucking wild. Hello, how goes it? It goes. It goes. Hope you're doing good. Sun's out, guns out. Always wonderful to see you. Are being chillin' right now. Oh, can't be. Mostly just tired, but body refuses to sleep. Which I didn't explain it earlier. I started. I was like tossing and turning for like an hour or two. I kept having like for like an hour straight. I'd turn, I'd get comfortable, start dozing off, and then have that feeling of like I'm falling. like, I rinse and repeat for an hour straight. Roll over, get comfy again. Feel like I'm falling. Jolt awake. Roll over again. Get comfy. Like, my brain literally refused to let me sleep. And I got frustrated. And I'm like, you know what? If I'm gonna be awake, I'm just gonna try to work on something. And I was like, you know what? What about if I just streamed in the middle of the night? I know I won't have many viewers. I know most people won't be awake. I know most people won't be around, but fuck it. What's that S word you speak? I don't know anymore, man. I wish I fucking handles. Totally. That's totally the word. I should. What about if I gave my boy some slides? Certainly he only has his boots. What about if I give him some slides? Read that as are you okay? Appreciate the stream. I'm currently on lunch. I'm one of those people you hear about that live at night. I would too if I didn't feel like I'd go stir crazy. If I had to do the night shift, I would deal with it, obviously, but the word is a bird. Also, I do apologize that we have 2 separate chats for now because every single freaking add-on program I use doesn't want to cooperate and show both chats at the same time. So now we have 2 separate chats to alleviate that. For the time being. Until I find a, overlay that puts both together that looks nice and doesn't break anything. Because every time there's like so many different ones that just don't work properly. They don't show both chats. They act up all the time and just stop working altogether, or they don't show emotes, or they, whether animated or otherwise. Alright, let me actually... I just need to re-import clothes. Excuse me. I'm just gonna go in and delete everything that was off-center. Shorts, skirt were fine. Tail was fine. Undies were fine. So now you guys are across from each other. Now it's not perfect by any means, and I'll go back and adjust things as I go, but it was just like a temp fix until I got something better. So y'all are across the room from each other. Use the yawn. Oh, thank God. I about had a heart attack, because, I went to, I have a Blender view file thing popped up. Like, I have a pop-up so I can go grab the main outfits again, and as I opened up this view file, I opened up the Lotsie folder, and I totally forgot I did a render that has the Lotsie model's ass completely out, like, front and center, and I about had a panic attack being like, oh no, oh no, oh no. How do I bonk the other chat? You can't, sorry, you're separated. That's, I don't make the rules. I've done my share of CAD work for the week. I designed a margarita tray for a white elephant party. I'm going to try to cut it on my CNC router this weekend. Do fantastic on this shit. Well, I wish you all the luck on that. I'm having like war flashbacks. Y'all want to see what the Lotsie model would have been if I didn't get this base adjusted and updated? Because it is wild once I import all the stuff that I need to import. Hat, harness, skirt, socks. Alright, import, append, whatever. Oh! Yes, close! That is definitely still off. The fuck? The fuck did I do? Doesn't have any bits. Can't get in trouble. He doesn't have any bits. Okay, so what the fuck did I do to this boy then? I'll have to mess with it. Anyways, I wanted to show what Lotsie would have been if I hadn't decided differently. This was like way before I adjusted things, before I finished all the texture work. I want to preface that. That is why he looks wonky. That is why the face texture was not done. First that texture I ever finished and was proud of was the fucking eye texture though. Look how lanky he is. What is this? Look how thin his legs were. Oh god. Are the joint spots where you can move and adjust things like one triangle to the next? I can go over that actually. But yeah, this is like what it was originally gonna be before I got like it worked on. I got an adjusted body base. I do kind of want to bring back the idea of like the speckling and like dark hands and feet at some point. Like the transition to like decayed skin and shit. I do kind of want to bring that back eventually, but this is like it's like holy shit, what? It is definitely way different than it ended up being, is what I'm just referencing. It looks good. I don't see any problems with the texture. It looks good. I couldn't make that. You should be proud of your work. This was a very much so a an in-between though, considering this is how it's ended up. A lot more detail. Hands look like Mr. Heat's foot. Oh god. I'm wondering if the body is off and not the clothes. Hold on, I'm gonna turn everything on. Whoop. Yeah. Because... oh god. Wait, why did my ad thing not work? What the fuck? Usually it lets people know when ads are starting. What the hell? John the Hoser, hello. Thank you. I appreciate it. Like the long ears? Yeah, that's how my 3D model has been. Obviously, I've adjusted the shape a bit, so it's a bit more wide on the bottom. But thank you. What have I done wrong? Oh, God. Did I accidentally move stuff at some point? Because it feels like... Wait. Amazon ad is a solid 4 out of 10. Did I accidentally just size it? Oh. I don't know what the fuck I did. Baby formula at Twitch. I do not have a child. I do not want that matching. Oh God. All right. I guess we are keeping just what I need, which is the head, hair, and ears. Welcome back. I apologize for the ads. Basically, every hour I stream, I need to play 3 minutes of ads so that we have no pre-rolls for people and stuff like that. So it's just like, we chill, we vibe during, like, ad breaks. It just didn't notify me that we were getting ads. That's so fucking weird. That also means that I make a higher percentage on ad revenue, like 30% more or something like that. So sometimes it can make or break me getting a Twitch payout during months. Also not gonna say a college's name to not dox myself. Completely understandable. How does ad revenue work? I know basics. That I wish I could possibly tell you more, but oh, yeah, no, you just have to watch the ads. Watching the ads actually does give me money, basically. It gives me a percentage of the actual revenue from the ads, because you got most people, most companies that buy ads for streaming platforms, especially Twitch, they pay per view. That much I do know. This is what I do when every like 2 minutes I get ads usually. Yeah, no. Like, too many ads is a problem, but that's why I focus in on only giving a set of ads once an hour. So instead of having to get, you know, a set of, like, get like 15 to 30 seconds of ads every 15 minutes, it's just 1 hour, you're done with it, we carry on, not a big deal. It gives us everyone a moment to take a break, stand up, stretch our legs, go get some water or snack, whatever have you, if you need it, and then we come back full throttle and have a good time. Three minutes is more than enough. That is like the bare minimum I need to be able to actually do what I do. When it comes to ads. That is like, yeah, you need 3 minutes of ads an hour. Okay, we'll just do the whole set of 3 minutes and then that be the end of it. I want to start a channel for CNC woodworking. I'd like to help beginners get into the hobby. The issue is I'm camera shy and don't like the spotlight. See, that, like, you gotta, like, it's just like things that you have to work past, you know, son? If it's not something for you, you can do stuff without, like, there's ways to work around it to make it more focusing on the projects itself over your actual face. I get that being camera shy is a thing. I was very quiet and shy when I first started content creation and streaming because I didn't know how to talk and interact with strangers. What the fuck? And it's like, and actually putting on a performance and putting on a face for content is really difficult until you know what kind of, you know, personality and performance you want to provide. Hey, almost 5 a.m. squad. I got like 3 hours of sleep and that's about it. I'll probably sleep more in a little bit. But for now, we rebel and cause issues. Make sure to take care of yourself. As long as you try, that's the most important thing. I totally get it. I've given speeches and felt uncomfortable. I do teach new guys how to run machines at my work. I do enjoy teaching. I just very much dislike my voice. That is the biggest mood. I hate my voice. I could not care about my voice. But also, I feel like it's a little bit different depending on the person. For me, I hate my voice solely on the premise of I'm a trans guy who hasn't been able to get on, to start I haven't been able to start medically transitioning. So I'm sitting here just kind of in this weird space of, oh, I don't like the way I look or sound like, and I definitely rely on the 3D model to make me a bit more comfortable with content creation. Don't forget to hydrate. Water is important. I'll take a drink to that. I have some water right here. Thank you so much for reminding me to stay hydrated. Not gonna lie, if you saw my face and heard my voice, you would think I'm using a voice changer. I'm sure you're fine. I think a lot of us worry about it more than we should, and that's coming from somebody who probably worries a little too much about it. I'm not a big fan of coffee, but I understand. I just need to create a new theme here. I don't know what the fuck I did. Trying to clink two pieces together. Why it no fit? I definitely redid something here. Like my two brain cells, why no work? You have two brain cells? I barely have one. I share it with my best friend. That feels like a good placement. Next, not too long. You had 5, but your friend stole them. His cycle. Alright, Okarudo, you take it easy. Be good, okay? I'm probably calling it a night soon, anyways. Yeah. Just... Wait. Are we short of vertice now? That wasn't like that before. Hello? I have 2 as well, but one just sits there with a bucket of popcorn and watch everything burn. Ugh. That ain't a mood. Alright, so I'm missing a vertice somewhere. So, I have this add-on that's actually meant to be used with, like, it's a add-on that you can just turn on in Blender. You can bridge 2 things. I never changed the amount of vertices. But I go in and, saying that there's an extra thing of vertices? Question mark? No, no spare vertices overlapping. Oh, that's too far. Not the blender spine deleter. After runner's well, lunch is over. Take it easy and try to get some sleep. I will soon. Thank you, son. Please you take care and enjoy the rest of your day, technically. One sits there and keeps saying Team Fortress 2 memes. God, Clausa would adore you. I'll definitely try to wrap up before the next ad break can happen. I just have to figure out what the fuck happened. Perfectly mirrored. There's just... How does... How does this happen? Alright, good night, AC. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for the follow earlier. Please do take care. Hello? Did I fix it? Where'd you go? Oh no. No, I did not. Just move to the front. How do I have an extra thing of vertices when I've never even ever... How? How? I'm gonna have to talk to Closet about this because it's gonna drive me fucking insane. Because the head was mirrored across. Like, there should be no way for it to be wrong. I don't know where the spare vertice came from. I'm like staring and I don't see anything wrong. The fact that it's perfectly mirrored is what gets me to. Like, I made sure the face is mirrored. So it's like, who's in the wrong here? You're saying that... Why is it only doing... Wait, it's 36 to 38 edges. That's not good. Does that mean that we can just... Guess that does mean we can just do that. Cool. Guess at some point I did add a line somewhere. Oh, lag. Realizing it's not perfectly symmetrical, is it? Well, that's unfortunate. I'll probably end up having to mess with this later. Yeah, that's not... That ain't pretty. Oh. Naturally. Not responding. Oh. Go. I'll do some messing around with that in a little bit, but at least gets the neck back in order. Somewhat, at least. more than I had before, so I gotta give it that. But I'm probably gonna end stream here and take care of myself and go rest before the noise of today keeps me awake. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you so much for hanging out. Thank you for always being wonderful and amazing. Thank you for always giving your love and support. Reminder that we are the Love Crew. We give, sorry. Tiredness hitting. Reminder that we are the Love Crew. We give love and support to anyone and everyone, whether that be our friends, our family, our favorite streamer, or that chatter in our favorite streamer's chat. You never know who might need a little bit of love in their life and how much it can make a difference. Thank you guys so much once again. And I will see you guys possibly for co-working streams during the week on actual model making stuff that I have planned. Monday, but at least Monday, Tuesday. We'll see the rest of the week, maybe. If things go right, we will be doing morning streams. So, you guys in the very near future. Never stop being wonderful. Never stop being amazing. And I will see you guys next time. Good night, everybody.